I am Patty from Thronatiska, and we all like to do a little bit of magics and disappearing tricks, so science is really great about that. And one of the things that we all kind of know about, and you can practice this at home with anything, just get some water. And when you put something in the water, you can see that it looks different. It looks like it's actually bent or changed shapes. And so this is a really cool thing, because the shape of the pitcher that the water's in makes it look like it's changed all kinds of shapes. So the reason that water can do this is a property called refraction. So when I'm teaching my kids, I have them do, refraction like this. Okay, so light comes in at one angle and it goes out at the other angle. All right, and if we're looking at a mirror, that's a property of light that's called reflection. So I have my kids do this because it comes in at one angle and it goes right out at the exact angle. Okay, so this is reflection and this is refraction. Now, what we're going to do is look at this property of light, and part of what makes refraction, work is that different objects and different mediums, in this case water or oil, have different indexes of refraction. And this is just a property of matter that we study when we get, especially when we get in high school. We'll talk about in college properties of matter. And you get into it some whenever you're in middle school and grade school. But this one's a little bit complicated, and it's called the index of refraction. So water has a particular index of refraction. Oil has a particular index of refraction. But what we can do is we can take something that's kind of big and have a little bit of fun with it. So the key to this is that you have to have, it works best with Pyrex, but you could try it on some of the different glasses that you have at home. Make sure your parents are with you so that you're not going to get in trouble with this, and you don't want to break anything. But I am willing to bet that I can take this and make it disappear. And the way that I'm going to do this is by using that index of refraction of the oil. Okay, so we're going to use that property of refraction. So I've got, the key here is that we want the glass to have the same property of the index refraction as the oil. So Pyrex that we use in schools for labs works very well for this. Now, this is a little bit messy. If you're like me, everything's a little bit messy. But if there's a bubble here, I'm still going to be able to see it. But if I can do this to where I eliminate a bubble, it's gone. The glass is not in there. So you should not be able to see the glass. You might be able to see the numbers. Voila, I've got it back. So again, I've made a little bit of a mess. You want to make sure that when you're doing this at home, you do it in a pan so that you can catch your oil, collect it, and reuse it. But it makes a nice little trick. Hope you've enjoyed it.